No one was expecting us to, do a million tokens on day one. I mean, like that's
your microphone cut out.
No, he's fine.
Okay. So I'm saying that I don't think anyone, is it better now?
Better now. Yeah, it's good.
Percent of the initial supply. In terms of the remaining supply, that is 7% of the remaining circulating supply. Have you heard of any other token that has been launched and that has done such a historic burn on day one? How exciting is that? You want to comment on that? And also, Monik, I want you to comment also on the CoinGecko listing.
No. So right. So let me tell you guys this. Let me tell you guys. Okay, look. We told you guys we got your back. We told you that we're gonna do things and we're gonna do things fast, because when we do things big here. Like I was talking to the community for hours and hours, and we had a blast. We were talking about some of the milestones that other people consider as milestones, and I'm not saying CoinGecko and then CoinMarketCap and exchange listings are not milestones. They are, but to us, those are not the main milestones or the biggest milestones that we are going to achieve. Those are just, I don't want to say basic, but they're foundational milestones. They're something that they're good, but trust me, there is much more greatness to be given to this community from MContent, right? Like some projects, I don't want to compare it to other projects, their biggest milestone is CoinGecko, CoinMarketCap. We're going to get all those things for you. That's the necessities, but trust me, we have way more. Our main thing here is content creation and how revolutionary and evolutionary our content creation will be. It'll be some of the best things you've ever seen. And then number two is what MContent Founder was just saying is something that's huge. We just did, if you look at our announcements, we just did, before the AMA started, 500.
Sonic, you're cutting out, man.
No, can you guys still hear me?
I can hear you now. Hear what you said.
You'll have to say that again. I think you cut out.
Which part did you hear last?
Just go back 10 seconds and repeat.
Okay. Yeah. So basically, what I was going to say is, if you look in the AMA in the announcements page, you see that an hour before the AMA, we burnt 500 trillion tokens, gone. 5% of total supply gone, just like that. That's one of the most historic manual burns. Like when I say we're doing things big, that's an example. People were asking me last night, "Are you guys going to be burning tokens, this and that?" I'm like, just wait till the AMA and you'll see. And there, we showed you. We said it and we did it. I don't want to take up the whole AMA by talking about these things, but guys, it's just, there's so much excitement in this community because there's reasons to be excited. It's not just a dream or a fantasy. We're actually making possibilities come to reality. We're literally doing the impossible. Like, my definition of impossible is not impossible. I break it up and I use the word I am possible, because impossible is not in our dictionary here. We actually ripped it out of our dictionary. We did all those negative words are gone because there's nothing negative about this. It's you guys will see how incredible it is. These little things that we've accomplished are just little bits and pieces, little crumbs of what the entirety of this project is going to be. Those are little nuggets of gold, but you're going to see a mountain of gold in this project. Trust me. Sorry, I'm content founder. You can continue.
Yeah. So I think it's a beautiful statement that you gave out there, and I'm really happy that you're actually now, picking up some of my lines and some of that I really believe in. So if you look at this, and now I'm talking to each of you from the bottom of my heart, and I need each of you to listen to this very carefully. So what happens on Binance Smart Chain? There are projects that are launched every day. There are 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 projects that are launched each day. Some of these projects do exceptionally well on day one. Some of these projects fail on day one, right? The ones who do well on day one, they go to a certain level. There are some people who cash out. There are some people who make money out of it. Eventually, some of these projects, they sustain for a couple of months, 3 months, 4 months. eventually what starts happening is that all of these projects start dying down. And I'm talking about some of the best projects out there. I can name projects like Elon Gate, right, which had like huge hype at one point in time. They were putting money right, left, center, charity, investments in billboards, doing stuff here, doing stuff there, this influencer, that influencer. You guys used to put money in those projects. And what happened eventually? What happened eventually? Tell me. Eventually, there was someone who failed at the end. There was someone who bought at the peak and he failed. And still, you guys, this is what you guys want. You guys need to understand that crypto is not about immediate gains. Crypto is actually about something much bigger because crypto has the potential to change this world. Which project has been launched? Tell me just one project which has actually given something real to the people. This project is going to give you something real. This project is giving you an opportunity to invest into something that is going to stay there, something that is going to give you returns in the long run. You're not buying a token which is going to blow up on day one and then it's going to blast the other day. You're not buying mere air here. You're actually buying an asset. You're buying the biggest asset that exists. You need to change your mindset. This mindset should not be that on day one we are going to change the world. We're not going to change the world on day one. We're going to change the world over a period of years because we believe in this project, because we believe in this idea, because we believe in the potential of this idea. There are two huge announcements that have happened today, which in the crypto space are like wow to people. For people who are within this space, especially people who want to make immediate gains, for them it's a wow. Coming into a project on day one, that project going to like 36 million market cap now at this point in time, being at 15 million market cap. Oh wow. Getting listed on CoinGecko. Oh wow, that's a big news. The tokens being burned, although that is really something real, but that's a wow. What I'm about to announce today, that's the real wow. You guys need to understand that what we are about to announce today, that is the real milestone because we are getting into something. We are actually starting a process of something that is real, something that you guys are going to own into. You guys are going to own into this regardless of what happens here in this space. Even if tomorrow there is a crash like 2018, the asset that I'm taking into production from tomorrow, and I'm going to share all the details with you now. You will get the poster within the main chat, and that is huge. That project is huge. That is a real asset that is being produced. The money has been sent. That project has gone into production today. I will share, just for you guys to understand how legit MContent is, we will share the actual receipts and the invoices with one of the biggest production houses in the world that we have appointed to create that project. And you guys need to understand, once you look at the poster, you need to look at that poster in detail and you need to understand what that poster says because it's a theory, it's a revolution. It's a revolution that poster is starting. It's an entire generation that both on the side of blockchain, it's an entire generation that has been underprivileged in terms of content creation because they have not had the opportunity. And that entire generation we are actually supporting through this project. So this first production, and I don't know what if you guys were expecting that we are going to announce a partnership with Elon Musk today. Probably that would have been bigger for you. But trust me, Elon Musk tweeting and taking a token to higher highs is not something that's going to sustain. Eventually, that bubble is going to come down. Even though it is Elon Musk, that bubble is going to come down. But what we are starting today, the first content project that MContent has funded, has outsourced to one of the best production houses in the world, which is going to feature some of the biggest names out there. This is the real revolution. This is the real investment that you're making. This is the first time that you're making a real investment within the crypto space. So as long as you guys understand the essence of this idea, you would know how big this is. And so just before I drop the big bomb, which is the poster itself of that project, which has been funded, outsourced officially today, the work on that project has already started. The production is going to be completed inside the next 8 weeks. Just to give you another, just to give you that perspective, how big this is. Do you know this production that is now starting, and you'll see very soon in your chats, I'm going to drop the official promotion for that project. We already have, for this series, we already have an offer from a buyer to syndicate this project at a profit for MContent of $300,000. With this series, we have already secured a profit of $300,000. Do you know who that profit belongs to? Do you know that 50% of that profit belongs to you guys? Have you ever bought into a token which has created something which is already, in a position, because it was our IP, this idea was our intellectual property? We have already secured a buyer. We haven't even started the production. We've just secured the production partners and everything. We already, just on the idea and the IP, we have secured, for this series, we have secured a profit of $300,000. That is real money. That is not money in market caps. That is not money that sits there in some wallets who can buy or sell. That is real world money. And you have a stake, you have a 50% stake into that profit. Today, you've already earned, the community has already earned a profit which is there, which is going to be booked within the next 8 weeks of $150,000, which is 50% of the share that we're going to get out of that project. That's the scale of what we are doing. You guys need to understand the scale. You guys need to understand the utility. This entire model that we are creating here is an absolute genius. So yeah, I'll just let the other guys talk about this for a bit, and in the meanwhile, I'll just drop the poster within the main chat so that you guys all know, and then I'll talk a bit more about this particular project in detail, and I'm sure it's going to excite you a lot.
Yeah, well said. Sonic, if you'd like to come back up to the stage and if you want to say anything. He must be having some technical difficulties on his end, but yeah, guys, it's like he said, with an idea as powerful as this one, and with a token like this one, this isn't the type of thing where it pumps and then it dumps, right? This is a long-term investment, and this is what the founder's trying to stress because of the amount of misconceptions within the main chats of people complaining about the token and whatnot, and complaining about how we're at a dip and this and that. When in reality, what we're doing is we're creating scalability, and we're creating, this is a self-sustaining company. This is a real professional company, and this token is a part of it. It's tied to the entity, so it has that underlying value. And what he's trying to explain is that, we have real money raised from real investors in the real world and based in Dubai and in other internationally, So with an idea as powerful as this one, we already have real cash, real money there, funding our project, giving us the resources to pursue all the ideas and all the things that we want to do. With an idea as powerful as this one, we're going to be funding so many content creators with a platform like this, and with the functionalities within it, it's going to be revolutionary. One of our main quotes is fueling the content revolution with the power of blockchain. And I have not seen a single content marketplace that has tokenized their project and is as professional as ours in this manner. Guaranteed. So, I'd love for you guys to hear us out in the meantime, and he should drop the post soon.
Red, if I may add something as well from my side.
Of course.
I think what we've seen between yesterday and today, we see that the real believers in this whole platform and project are sticking with us. Those who short term, who are going to be at a loss, have left. Right now, moving from this way forward, we only have those who know and believe that this is here to stay, and we are going to go and just rock it from here onwards.
Exactly. Well said. Beautifully said, actually. And I mean, off the bat, we are already building a strong community. And another thing that's important for all of you to acknowledge and be aware of is that you guys have a stake in this. I don't know if you guys have read the FAQ document or if you've listened to the past business conferences from the founder, but a big percentage of the subscription revenue gets redistributed to the community. So the whole community has a stake in this, and we have been transparent from the very first day. Any minor incident, any minor detail, any minor announcement, any minor thing going around behind the scenes, we give those things to you guys. And in fact, we're currently working working on a rolling mod infrastructure that we're going to be releasing to be as transparent with the team behind the scenes for all of you guys to see, all of the moderators working behind the scenes, all of the community members working behind the scenes. We have been so transparent. And I always say this, where everything you could ever ask for in a token and more. So I'm truly, and you guys should all be looking forward to this, because we're revolutionizing this industry, the content industry, and we're going to be one of the biggest tokens on the Binance Smart Chain.
Hey, Red, can you bring Sonic up to the stage real quick?
Sure. Hey.
Finally, I don't know what happened. I got kicked out of the stage. You guys don't like me, I guess, eh? That's how it is. No, I'm just kidding. Beautifully said, guys. Beautifully said. All I can say to add to that is I don't think there's really anything else to add to that. But if I were to add to that, I wanted to elaborate actually on the founder's point, where like this is how I look at it. And one of the things that you guys have to understand, if I want to break it down in simplicity, is this. Okay, a lot of you are here for an investment. I understand. So let me talk about that portion for a quick second, just to simplify it for you guys. So, you guys there's already 101 reasons why we explained here in this AMA in the past couple months why this is a great investment for all of us. Okay, but let me break it down in these 5 points. The first one is what we just did before the AMA, the manual token burns. And we're going to be doing more historic manual token burns. We did 5% of the circulating supply today. 5% gone, obliterated. We basically Thanos snapped it away. Okay, we're going to do more. We're going to do more of those as this project progresses. So keep an eye out for that. So that's one way how your investment can grow, because when you burn, the value of the token increases. So that's one. Another way that your investment will grow is the 1% distribution to everyone. You have to take into account that 1% distribution, 30% of that, which now 35% because of the burn, goes to that 35% dead wallet, which is continuously burning because of that distribution. So that's two things that are helping increase your investment value. Another thing is the 50%. Guys, you know how big this is? Do you guys ever look at Box Office Mojo when there's a movie that comes out or a film and you see, oh, this movie made like 100 million or 50 or like 100, well, no movies made 100 billion, but like a billion or 500 million or whatever. 50% of that goes back into us, into this community, into all of us, into the token, which increases the value. So that's three things. You know how much 50% is of, you can do the numbers, 50% of is 500,000, 50% of 10 million is $5 million back into the pool. So all of these films and all of this content that we're creating, it's coming back to us. So that's another thing that's going to pump and increase the value of your investment. Three things. Another thing is 30% of all subscriptions, because we have a subscription, right? Which, by the way, you token holders will get for 3 months free. 30% of that goes back. By the way, am I still on here? Am I cut off?
You're okay.
No, you're
still here, right? Yeah. Okay, 30% of that, of the monthly subscriptions, goes back into the token pool. And then the fifth thing that you can add is investors. Once this thing, as this thing is taken off, people are going to flood in more and more. So that's the fifth thing, is more investors are going to flood in, especially with the platform, because people are going to want to use the platform, right? So more institutional investors and retail investors. That's the fifth way that your value of your holdings is going to grow. So there's five, and there's more reasons, right? There's intrinsic, extrinsic value. We can unpack it in many ways, but those are just five things that are huge. 5 things that are huge that are going to pump your bags and increase your investment.
Yeah. Let me just add to that, Sonic. By the way, I've dropped the promo within the chat, so all of you guys can go and see. So MContent is officially the first producer of any global level production that has been done on El Salvador's blockchain revolution, on El Salvador's Bitcoin revolution. It's a generation that is fighting for its existence, and blockchain is helping that generation win that fight. And we will be the first company in the world to actually produce a global level production on the Bitcoin revolution in El Salvador. And this is huge. If you look at the poster, you will understand the kind of professionals that are working on the project. The name of the production house is stated there. If anyone still at this stage has any doubts about the legitimacy or about this project being so legit, just DM me. I'm gonna send you, if you want, I can send you guys the actual invoice that was received. I can send you guys the payment confirmation, the wires that we've done to this production house, just for you guys to understand what this production house is. It's the biggest production house in Netherlands. The guy who's producing this show for us, he is the ex GM of Vice for an entire region. He worked for Vice. Vice is a 1.5 billion-dollar company right now. Go and research that. Go find the names of those individuals who work for Villan Studios. This is not a joke, guys. This is a serious business. You have already booked a profit in the real world. This is the first crypto project that you've invested in which has given you a real world profit. The moment you can sink that thought in, the moment you understand the power of this idea, you will understand where it's headed. Now what I'm gonna do, because we are building a community here, and I want to give this community an option right now, right? So just for you guys to understand how the real world works, in the real world, you cannot make 600 times profit on an investment, right? In the real world, even if your idea is fabulous, if you're doing a content production which is fabulous, which is out of this world, which is the intellectual property that can earn you a lot, which is the case for this film, for example, the maximum profit that you're going to make is twice your investment, right? So on this project, if we are investing $300,000, he can make $300,000, but that $300,000 is going to be utilized the right way. That $300,000 is real world money, and 50% of that real world money is coming back into your pockets through the tokenomics that we've designed, through the structure that we've created. Now I give you an option. Okay, so this is the first production. This is something that I have financed already using my investors. This is done. Now, what about the next 300,000? I want to hear you guys. I want to understand what is your view. Do you want me to spend that 300,000, the next 300,000 on doing stupid marketing, on paying to YouTube influencers who analyze charts all day just to pump this token temporarily for a week, for 10 days, for 2 weeks? Because after that, there is going to be someone who's going to buy the token at a high and who's going to suffer. You guys are going to profit out of that, but there is someone who's going to suffer at the end. Or I will give you the option that $300,000, which I have for marketing right now for you guys, it's your choice. At $300,000, I'm going to invest in another project of the same scale. That project is going to make you real money again, just like this one project is going to make you real money. That second project is also going to make you real money. So the choice is yours. I want to hear this from the community. Do you guys understand the reality of this concept? Do you guys understand the reality of the vision here? And are you aligned with that? Or you just want to make some money? Fine, if that's the general consensus, you want us to spend $300,000 in marketing, we are going to do that for you. But that's not going to bring you anything in the long run. You guys need to understand that when you make money out of a project that pumps through fake marketing, what happens is that you're stealing someone else's money, because there is someone else who's buying at a peak and suffering because of you. And this mindset that you guys carry, this mindset that generally the audience carries, that we want return within the first 2 to 3 days, that's why people call crypto a bubble. That's the reason why the real world still does not believe in the power of blockchain, because people feel this is just a bubble, it's going to blow up. It's because of this mindset, because we need to change this mindset. Blockchain is such a powerful thing. Crypto is such a powerful thing. It has the potential to create distributed ownership of any asset in this world. Why are we not utilizing this power? Why are we not utilizing this power in the right way? Why are we not understanding the real essence of blockchain? If we understand the real essence of blockchain, all of us can make so much money over here. Every project that I am going to create here, from the content creators pool or from our own personal investment, we are going to share that project here. It's going to be decided here with the community. We are going to decide what we want to invest on. We're going to together choose the production partners that we want to work on. Once we've done the first big project, we'll have such a big name that we can sit here and decide who we want to source the next project to. We are going to sit here and decide who is the next rising content creator that we want to fund. Entire authority, this decision making power is going to be in our hands, and our investment is going to be secured because our investment is going to something that is real. So why don't you guys just step back, understand how big this is, and then take that decision? Do you want a quick pump and then let someone else suffer for your profit? Is that what you want? I do not want that. I haven't started MContent for that vision. The vision of MContent was to help people, to facilitate people, to create an audience for those who do not have an audience, to give enablement to content creators. There are so many content creators, no one enables them. We with the power of blockchain, this community, we are going to enable them if we want. We need to really want that, because we can't be hypocrites if we keep saying that we want a profit in 3 days, and then we keep saying that, we also want to support the content creators, and we also want to develop something which is long term. In the long term, it is profitable. Both of the things cannot happen at one point in time. You have to choose one side. And the side that I am proposing is the real side, guys. It is the only real side. Otherwise, everything else is a bubble. That bubble is just a quick profit that you make and someone else suffers. So you need to decide what you want. And if you understand the philosophy of M content, if you understand how big this idea is, this is 10 times much better than the projects who are offering you BNB against an investment. I know there are some tokens that have been launched, which, in the tokenomics, what they do is that with your investment, they buy back some BNBs and they give the BNB to you, and you're happy at the end of the day. You're not understanding that even there, the asset is not real. Yes, BNB is a very nice, coin in itself, and the Binance system, I love them and everything. I'm a big fan of CZ. Even BNB is not a real life asset at the end of the day. When the bubble bursts, that entire bubble is going to burst together. Whereas what we are offering you is real life money. We are offering you real life money against your investment because we are tokenizing something which is as powerful as content. And that money is going to come to you. That money is going to come to you in the form of the buybacks that we are going to do, because we are going to buy millions of dollars worth of content from the market. Do you guys understand the scale at which we are standing right now? Okay. So just to give you an idea, go track right now, all of you, just open MContent on BSC Scan. And I want you guys to do this with me. Just open BSC Scan and, go to our contract address and search for MContent. Right? Now, when you search for MContent, you will see there is a wallet that you will see. And that wallet, I think right now, has almost 1.2 quadrillion tokens, because every time someone is buying or selling, that wallet is getting almost 4%. Already that wallet has 1 quadrillion tokens, right? Now, all of you just estimate the value, the worth of that wallet. Can someone do this for me? Maybe in the core team, maybe Anam, can you do this for me? Can you calculate the worth of that 1.2 quadrillion tokens at this point in time, at the current rate? I want these guys to understand where we are sitting. We're sitting at gold. We have the power to change the world right now. And just because of our stupidity or our short-sightedness, I am not going to allow you guys to ruin this opportunity by pushing for short-term gains, because I believe in you guys. I believe in everyone who has invested.
Can you guys hear him?
1 second. I'm putting it in a calculator right now. Good, so you got a $2,215,171. So about 2.2 million.
Of the content creators out there, and this money gets utilized for our best long-term investment. Unless and until all of us are aligned on this, we are going to lose a fabulous opportunity, my friends. We are going to lose this historic opportunity. So yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Anything else that the guys want to add to? After this, we'll also be doing the giveaway. And to be honest, today in the giveaway, Anam, our friend here, he's gonna do the giveaway live. We, just to show our transparency, what we do is that he's gonna, we'll move to voice at the end of it all, and he's gonna share his screen as well so that all of you guys can see. He's gonna download the actual report from BSC Scan, which is like live in front of you, and then he's gonna do a draw in which we are gonna select two winners from Round C investors who are gonna get a price of $5,000 today each. And out of that $5,000, what we initially decided was that $2,500 is going to be USD and $2,500 was going to be tokens, which is how we did it with the first two winners. I want to give a shout out here to the winners who are going to win today. I want to give them an option because I want to understand if they really understand the potential that this huge project has. I'm going to give them an option. They can decide either to take all of that $5,000 in BUSD, right? And I will gladly pay them. Or they can decide to take $8,000 worth of MContent token with a commitment to the community, because the community is going to see their wallets. They need to make a commitment to the community that they are not going to sell until we start making the real profits. And the real profits are going to start coming in when we get into the real content. So that is how we will do our giveaway, my friend. So whoever wins, you have the option. You can take 5,000 in cash, or you can take $8,000 worth of tokens, but with the commitment to the community that you're not going to sell, because we will know who you are and the community will know who you are. So yeah, but that will be done at the end, unless the other friends here, we want to add anything. Sonic, Anam, yourself, Tarek, Red, please go ahead and add to whatever has been said.
Well,
And also tell me how excited you are about the project.
I've already expressed multiple times, like it just I can talk about it for hours, but I don't want to. People have lives and things like that to do, so I don't want to keep them here. But I can talk about this project forever, man. This is I don't breathe oxygen anymore. I breathe MContent, and I know that sounds corny, but like I actually do live and breathe this. I'm losing sleep. I'm losing time with my loved ones, but I understand the sacrifice. This is worth the sacrifice for me. It really is. It's worth everything. This is worth its weight in gold. So I'm that's why me and all these guys are willing to do everything and anything to
I think you cut off. I think you cut off. Okay, Anam, you want to add something? Anam, I haven't heard from you.
Yeah, I just want to say I know a lot of people have unrealistic expectations for projects like this. Keep in mind, we're only 24 hours old. So on the technical side of stuff, we already got Trust Wallet. We got that within hours of launch, which is usually takes a couple of days. CoinGecko usually takes 3 weeks in my experience. This team was able to get that done very rapidly. It's basically sitting in queue. So basically what that means for everyone is CoinGecko has us and they're processing us. So the data will go live. Usually it takes 24 to 48 hours from the time that you see it listed there. It means we are definitely getting listed on CoinGecko. And then that's when all of the triggers that people have to let them be alerted of new listings happen. So you should see a huge influx at that time. And then CoinMarketCap is also on the way. We're coordinating with them as well. So this project is already probably 3 or 4 weeks ahead of where most of the common BSC projects are at this point. So just keep that in mind. And not to mention probably a year ahead of most projects in the sense that they're actually already have the app that's going to be released here soon, as well as they already have a commitment and a content coming out, which you guys just saw. So just understand, like, this is not a joke project. This is a real project with real value compared to this space. So just keep that in mind.
Mm-hmm. Right, absolutely. And sorry for my mic getting cut out. Technical difficulties, but that's, yeah, I couldn't have said it better. We're doing things at a much accelerated rate than you'll ever see. Like, our milestones are going to be, it's going to be like a book's worth of milestones. Like, it's just going to be never ending. And you guys are just going to have to wait and see. So far, you've seen what we've done. Like, from the beginning, we did all the things that everyone needs for their checklist of something that's worth investing or safe to invest in. We've done it. The doxing, done, check. That's only 4. We have 11 in total, by the way, that's going to be doxed at the end, when the white paper's out, which is about 3 or 4 days. Cool. We did the doxing. We did all the we did the billboard. We got the actual connections with the leading filmmakers, celebrities, and on board. We got the marketing before the project starts, which I know I keep saying that, but that's actually a pretty incredible thing. A lot of these projects have trouble continuing a project and continue fueling and pushing it because they have to wait for their tokenomics to kick in to get marketing. We have that. And another thing I love about this project is, and you'll never see this from us, we will never ask you guys for a penny. And we never have from the beginning because we don't need that. These guys got everything covered. All you have to do is invest your time, your money if you want to, because we're not financial advisors, but obviously you make your own decision. And a lot of you in here are probably intelligent enough to make the right decision. But all we're asking you guys to do is just to support, be part of the community, be involved. And that's all you have to do. Everything is done for you. It's like somebody says, here's a key to the mansion. Just take care of the mansion. That's all you have to do, Here's a key to my Ferrari. Just take care of it. You can drive it. You guys are in the driver's seat with us. And that's all you have to do is just be part of us, support us as much as you can. And we got you covered.
One thing that really made me happy is that there are a couple of people within the audience who actually just changed their profile pictures to the poster of the film that we're making, and that my friends is the revolution. So those two gentlemen out there, those are the people who understand the value,
Yep. Can you guys hear the founder? Or I can't really hear him.
Yeah, we can hear him. Just technical difficulties.
Okay, it's just on my end. No worries.
Can you mute yourself? Better.
Now I can hear you. Yeah, perfect.
Yeah. Can you mute yourself? Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. So I was saying that this project, No, I'm not even going to share the names of the celebrities, of some of the most influential people, some of the most influential politicians, some of the most influential people within the crypto space, some of the people who founded some of the biggest tokens that the world has, some of the biggest cryptocurrencies that the world has. Those people have expressed their interest to be a part of this project. Haven't expressed their interest to be a part of this project against some payment that they're going to do. They have expressed their interest because they saw talent, because they saw real intellectual property, because they saw that someone was really working on something very, very unique that the world needs right now. And that's why they have agreed. Those people have expressed their interest in actually being a part of this project. And you will find those names very soon. What I wanted to say, my friends, is that this is a change of mindset that we need to go through. This is a change of mindset that we need to go through. You guys, if you are investors here in this space, that means you've been in this space for 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, maybe 6 months. Do you like it when people say that Binance Smart Chain actually stands for Binance Shitcoin Chain? Is that what you like? No. No one who invests wants to hear that, right? But unfortunately, that's what we've become because we want quick profits in a day, in 2 days. That's not how real business is done. That's not how we are going to sustain this economy that we've created. That's not how we are going to sustain this environment of blockchain that we believe in. If you guys believe in blockchain, we need to understand that we need to start creating actual real world utility. We need to start creating economics that pay us real world returns in the long run, not just on the first day or two. And you guys need to now make this decision. I've given you the option $300,000. You want to do another big project, or do you want me to invest those 300,000 into bringing all the influencers that you want and all the big louds that you want? It's your call. Tell me. But if any of you has already understood that what this idea can actually get to if we utilize our funds in the right way, that $2.2 million that is sitting within the content wallet right now, that in itself has the potential to change thousands of lives. We can fund, as per my calculation, we can fund more than 30 projects, 30 short films and documentaries around the world, deserving applicants. We can do music albums. We can sponsor some of the best deserving musicians out there. This money is enough for us to do that, and we are going to earn money on every investment that we make. So we are sitting at gold, my friends. This is the opportunity of a lifetime. We can actually create a revolution. This is the start of a revolution. This company that we are formulating here, with all of us being the members of this company, we have this opportunity to be the next big thing. And that opportunity is with you. That decision lies with you. But I hope and I pray, because I believe in that divine power. And I really, really believe that when you're trying to do something with the right objective from the bottom of your heart, all the forces of this world, they combine and they tend to make it happen for you. And I have this belief, and I have this belief in all of you. Anyone and everyone who's here right now, I have this faith and I have this belief in all of you that you are today connected with this absolute vision that I have, and you are going to be a part of this vision, and you're going to make it happen with me. So that's what I would like to say and end with. And let's take some questions, and at the end we can do the lucky draw, because for that I think we'll need to move to the voice channel. So let's start taking some questions, guys.
Awesome. Can we start taking? Let's start with Itti. Actually, let's start with it's the king. This guy's been raising his hand. Right when we started, he raised his hand. So let's bring him in.
Hey, good afternoon, guys. Can you hear me?
Hey, how's it going, King?
Oh, phenomenal. Can you guys hear me? I just want to make sure you can.
Oh, we can hear you loud and clear.
Awesome, awesome. Yeah, you're right. Since I started the AMA, I actually was raising my hands. My hands actually got tired from staying for so long, but I appreciate you finally accepted me to get in there. Guys, I'm definitely very impressed. So I want to say, thanks for having me here. And it's definitely with great pleasure to be in this AMA. And, seeing this from the point of view of an investor standpoint, a little bit of my background is that, I am a seasoned investor outside of crypto, and some of the industries I invest in are real estate, stocks, and a few other portfolios. And I must admit that when I first got introduced to MContent, I do have a Discord that has plenty of other knowledgeable investors, and we pick and choose what type of investments that we go into. And I will say this, what actually caught me was when the founder had said that one of the most and biggest valuable assets that it's currently known is content. And literally, I was drinking a bottle of water and I literally just kind of had like a deep swallow, pulled the bottle out, and I said, wow, that's actually a powerful statement, especially the fact that where individuals are going now and they want that sense of independence. A lot of different things are happening right now, and it's actually tremendous of, where you guys are heading with this. Just a couple few points I must say. What kind of really got me is the fact that I don't let anyone come in my Discord to actually come in and introduce themselves. But once I found out about MContent, and what you guys are doing and what you guys have done, I was completely blown away. So I just want to say much success to you guys. I definitely appreciate being here. I am going to be a long time holder, a long time investor, and just enjoying the ride here because it's finally good to see a project on the BSC network that's not a pump and dump, something that does have a use case, something that also does benefit, not just the community, but actually the real world. There's a lot of, entertainers and a lot of content creators out there, in, our day-to-day lives. And a lot of them get screwed over. I actually have a personal friend who actually got screwed over by Universal record deals here. And, everyone's traditioning to owning their own masters, getting independent. And the fact that you guys have been able to find a way to incorporate that into the blockchain is fascinating. So definitely a lot of compliments to each and every one of you. I love what you guys are doing. I must say that not too many tokens are actually out in Times Square promoting before they even go live and have their pre-sale. And that alone shows me that you guys are not a pump and dump. You guys are actually here for the long haul, and more success and more blessings to each and every one of the team. I like it. I'm here. My community, my Discord, my seasoned investors, they definitely support MContent, and we will continue to do so. So again, thank you for having me, and continue with the nice work.
Hey, King, I just want to say thank you so much for those positive comments. And you seem like you're an intelligent person. You're invested in a whole slew of other portfolios and other assets. So for a person like you, who seems like an intelligent investor, to be able to see the value in a project like this is nice to hear. And honestly, we've been having a lot of intelligent conversations with many of our community members. I'm not saying that there aren't many intelligent investors in crypto, but we're seeing more than I've seen in other projects, which is really good to see. It shows that there's people who are here to hold, and the people who see value and want to be a part of this for long term are swarming into this project, and you're a testament of that. So I appreciate those kind words, those positive words. If you can, actually, I'd love to have you jump into our voice chat, our Telegram voice chat after this. Maybe we can talk more, and you can just just love to have you there. You have a good positive vibe. I think you have a lot to offer.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm definitely down for that. I have no problem. Before I even talk or even get onto any type of projects, we definitely make sure that we look through it. And you guys have definitely did an outstanding job. We audited, everything that you said, not just from the website, the CoinGecko listings, all of that good jazz, but
okay, nice.
BSC community. It's big and it's small at the same time. And we definitely did a fact check on each one of you guys as part of the MContent, and we wanted to make sure that this is a project that's true to what it's saying. And it was actually refreshing to actually find one. And that's why I'm supporting you. And so I definitely want to say again, keep up the good work, guys. I will be in the voice chat. You guys have my full support. Discord with plenty of investors, and we are seasoned investors, guys. We're not meme coin guys that want to find the next Dogecoin, puppy coin, or lucky coin. We're here, want to make sure that we make sound investments, and the fact that you guys got your marketing structure correct, you guys are doing something with a use case, fascinating, at the same time refreshing. I must say that I'm extremely happy to be here and actually an early investor into this. So definitely, I'm here. You guys have my full support. Not many projects pull me away from my day-to-day activity, but you guys definitely did it. And listen, we can make a change here in the network from shit coins to actually more positive coins. I think this can kind of steer BSC in the right direction where we can get investors instead of just putting their money into certain tokens that pretty much after a couple of days just evaporate, but actually putting into something that, you know, you can say, hey, I'm here for 2, 3, 4, 5 years. This would be fascinating. So keep up the good job. Whatever I got to do, whatever my community has to do, to keep you guys pushing. You guys definitely have our full support. I looked in the audience, actually individuals in the audience here, and I'm not going to name any names, but from looking at them, they know my reputation in the crypto community. A lot of them, if you do choose to select anyone in here randomly, I don't want to single anyone out. They will tell you based on my voice, they know who I am, what I do, what I'm about. And if I put my stamp of approval on MContent, I'm telling you guys without a doubt, without a fear, put your money here and let's go ahead and get the thing literally not only just to the moon, but let's get it out of the whole galaxy. Thank you guys.
Thank you,
Awesome.
King.
Thank you
That was
for
really
joining the stage.
So can I choose the next person for the question, because now there are almost 10 people that I see that have changed their
Sure.
display picture, and
Who do you want?
one of them has raised their hand, so I want to invite him first because I just want to see what he says, and then after that we can, teacher, yeah.
Hi, you guys. What's
Teacher.
up?
Okay. Hey, teacher.
Hey.
Hi. I just wanted to say that, and one last reason why I believe this project is gonna do so well is that imagine a ring, okay? A ring goes in a circle, obviously. However, what you've essentially done is fitted two rings together because, well, the blockchain will support the the investors and the inventors, right? The inventors of the content, and the inventors will bring money to the investors, and it's like a cyclical loop. And once the second I realized that, I was blown away. I was actually blown away. It was, I think, an AMA meeting a couple of weeks ago, and instantly right after that meeting, you could ask Red. I got on, I think, the call with Red. I was like, Red, I need to get this coin because I know it's gonna do well. And well, on the first day, well, we had an amazing market cap. It's just incredible. I love this idea, and it's so sustainable. That's what I love about it. It's extremely sustainable. Like this won't die out for like a minimum of 8 years, minimum, maximum. Who knows? You know. So I really like this project. It looks really good. I'm also excited to see the movie. So or documentary.
Thank you so much. I guess there's a reason why they call you a teacher, right? Because you're teaching everyone the true value of MContent. And I like the analogy that you made there. Very wise. And it speaks true to what we're about here. So thank you so much. You have anything else to add?
Yes. MContent to the moon. All right, you can kick me off now.
Can we Eric?
Thanks for joining.
Eric
Yeah, let's bring on Eric.
He's had his hand raised for a very long time.
Yeah, let's bring in Eric.
What's up, guys? How we doing?
How you doing, Eric? Man, nice to see you in the AMA.
Fantastic AMA. I love the display poster. That was beautiful news. I'm very interested in that. Is movie or documentary? Doesn't even matter. Looks amazing. I'm pumped. I mean, it's the first one done on El Salvador, first bank, and I think that if it's really good, it's gonna branch off to a lot of people who aren't even in crypto, and it's gonna be like, cool, what is crypto? And that's gonna be really cool. It's gonna be really good because crypto is the future, right? Now, I'm just curious. I'm really pumped. about the poster, and I'm a little curious about Villain Studios. How'd you guys come across them? What are they? Who are they?
So Willen Studios is one of the leading production houses in Netherlands right now, and
Okay, cool.
and the producer who's doing this, as I said, he's actually the ex GM of Vice. So they left Vice. You know, some of the founding team members of Vice, they left Vice, and then they formed this studio, which is Willen Studios, and they're doing really well globally. Some of the biggest projects in those regions are being done by them right now, and they are names who worked with the biggest platforms out there, and that's why we've chosen them, because we wanted to, our first production partner, we wanted to have one of the biggest names for that, and that's why they're there.
Okay, makes sense. Yeah, absolutely. Cool. Yeah, I just wanted some more information on that, so thank you for that. Guys, I am pumped. Love it all. Good job.
Awesome. Thank you. We'll see you in the voice chats, Telegram.
Oh yeah, see you in the voice chat. Sonic Shadow.
All right.
You should change. That's a cool name.
Thanks, man. All right.
Okay,
Let's bring in Fitty. Fity, the guy with the Starbucks cup or whatever. And can you guys take Teacher and Eric off stage? Yeah, just so it's not too cluttered in there. And then let's bring 50. You guys bringing 50 on stage?
I think he got lost somewhere, so we can bring someone else. Let's
bring Cryptopreneur. Let's bring Cryptopreneur.
I think I already.
The lion.
Okay.
Yeah, bring him in.
Hey guys, can you guys hear me?
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey. I just want to say I'm really excited about this project. I know I've been hearing about this for a long time, and coming into fruition is a big deal. I think people don't see the value yet, but they will see in due time. You guys doing an amazing job. The fact that you have everything at your disposal, there's nothing but piecing everything together so that you can actually launch to the stratosphere is the only way, and that's the way up. And I just want to say you guys are doing amazing, and keep up the good work. And I'll be around to support, as always. Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks for having me. Nice to have you. Yeah.
We have
Who else is going to?
Let's invite everyone who wants to speak, man. We need to give
At the
them
same
this
time?
opportunity. No, one by one. Let's invite everyone.
Yeah, one by one. Okay.
Ascended, come up to the stage. Ascended.
Ascend to the stage. Ascend to the stage.
Something should pop up. You just gotta click. Yep, what's going on?
Hi. Okay. So I understand that we'll be doing like MContent originals, and people will be coming in and bringing in their own content to get backing through MContent. I was kind of curious, at later stages, are we going to look to like how do I say this? Purchase rights, like just an example, like purchase rights to a comic or something to create originals, or like purchase the rights to an anime, and then we do the production and creation of the shows or movies, anything along those lines.
You mean in-house production from MContent itself?
Yes, yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I think the founder is
Yes.
to that.
But in doing so, like creating an MContent original, but like say it's like an X-Men movie, like something that already exists, but we purchased the rights to create that.
Yeah. Okay. So the only rule that we have here, Ascended, is the rule that we have that amount in the content creators fund, right? The only second rule that we have is that the IP stays with MContent and the IP stays with you guys. Other than that, there is no rule, right? So if at a later stage we are in the position to start productions ourselves, we have the capability and the team to do the production ourselves at the same scale that we're looking at right now, then we'll do it ourselves. And if it comes to purchasing rights from people, purchasing asset or content from the market, which is readily available, which is created and has not been published anywhere, and our community actually feels and agrees that it's going to be a good financial investment. At the end of the day, it's a financial investment. We are going to go for it. The only motto that we have decided is that out of that fund, more than 50% will not be utilized on M originals. 50% has to be, at a minimum, 50% has to be utilized for the content creators who are applying for the seed funding. So with the other 50%, it is basically our call whether we want to do originals, whether we want to produce content ourselves, whether we want to outsource it to the best production houses out there, or whether we want to buy from the market, as you suggested, as long as the IP is with us. So I hope that answers your question.
Definitely. That's honestly what I wanted to hear. I appreciate you guys taking the time to answer my question.
Thank you. Perfect. So we have finished Trump.
Yeah, let's bring in Fiddy onto the stage.
I've already invited Finish Trump. Let him come first. Yeah.
Yep, Punish Trump, come up.
Let's bring in Fiddy.
Hey guys, can
Punish.
you hear me?
We can.
Okay, you guys can hear me? Cool. All right. So I just wanted to ask real quick. I've heard a lot of talk about content and all that. I haven't heard too much about NFTs. I was wondering if you guys have any plans for NFTs at all. I mean, I would definitely strongly encourage licensing everything with NFTs. I mean, you can provide proof of ownership with NFTs. You can do literally everything with NFTs, and that would be the perfect asset to have for people, for content creators, so they can provide proof of ownership for their original work.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll take that. I could hear you. I think some of the team members could not hear you. That's a very good question, by the way. But see, you need to understand it is there. If you have seen our business presentation, if you've seen the website, you know that NFT trade is an essential part of our phase 2 plans, right? But phase 1, my friend, is about our differentiator. We don't want to be run of the mill, right? We cannot be run of the mill because this is an original idea. This is an initiative which has never been done in this market, in the world. So we need to focus on the fundamental idea, and the fundamental idea is to create distributed ownership of an asset, and through that providing seed funding to the content creators around the globe who are struggling because of that seed funding. For an NFT, you actually need to complete the project first, right? Everyone does not have the funds to complete a project. So our fundamental idea, which is phase 1, will be focused on content creation, which is M Seeds and M Originals. And in phase 2, as we've already announced, the further business lines are going to include the trade function, which is M Trade. Then we're working on M Browse, which is the overall OTT platform that we're working on. And we also have M Work, which is the Upwork for content creators within the blockchain space that we're also working on. So there's a lot that is happening in phase 2, but right now we need to focus on creating that content funnel. We need to focus on bringing in real asset, and the real asset is the content. We need to generate as much content as we can. So the focus in phase 1 is going to be on M Seeds and M Originals, but going forward, yes, just to answer your question, the trade feature is there, and we will be working on NFTs as well.
Okay, no, yeah, and I wasn't suggesting you guys jump right into NFTs before you're ready. I wouldn't suggest that at all. I was just emphasizing on the utility of them, and how important they are for content creators and for anybody who wants to provide proof of ownership to be able to do that. NFTs are I mean, you can use it for contracts, for what am I trying to say here? For mortgages, or for titles to a house, car, whatever. I mean, so you could absolutely apply that to content for videos, documentaries, films, whatever. So that's great. I'd only got a chance to briefly go over the roadmap the last time I looked at it on your website. So I didn't see the NFTs on there, but I'm glad to hear that. I do have to go, but I appreciate you guys answering my question, and I'm happy to be here. Thank you.
Welcome. You're welcome.
Happy to have you here, man, and we love having your chats in the Telegram voice chat. So please attend there, and we'll love to speak with you some more.
Perfect. Thank you.
All right, take care. Let's bring in 50 this time. Let's give him a chance. He's been here since the beginning, so let's try to. So you have to accept it, 50. When they click it, you have to accept it.
Hello.
Hey, welcome on the stage.
Hey, how are you guys? I've been listening. It's fantastic. I wanted to say that I'm so excited to be here, and I got in pretty early. I am really happy, and I've been listening to both your AMAs. They've been fantastic. The first one was awesome. It's pretty crazy how much you guys have accomplished in, like, what has this been, less than 48 hours or something like that? How long has this token been out?
It's been out for, well, it's been launched on PancakeSwap for since yesterday, since 12 p.m. EST yesterday. But the project's been working on for the past couple months, and yeah.
It's pretty crazy that you guys were able to do so much. I mean, with CoinGecko and CoinMarketCap coming, and YouTube and TikTok and the website and the motorcycles and everything else. And I'm just really proud to be here, and I'm excited to be a part of a project that's actually legit, not like something that's going to do God knows what, like you were talking about earlier. And I did actually look around the audience, and I recognized the guy talking earlier. I don't remember his name. I think it was King or something like that, but I recognize him from a really great project that I was involved in. So, and I see some other names that are awesome. I see people here from amazing teams. So I really believe this thing is going to like big places. And I wanted to ask you guys a question. Are you guys going to be creating also content from like people like the Directors Guild and documentaries, original content on some of the crypto people, like maybe like Elon, or maybe like doing stuff on other crypto inventors and stuff like that?
Yeah, I'll take that. So, if you looked at, firstly, thank you for all the kind comments. If you looked at the AMA presentation, the business plan that was presented, you will see that we announced that the area of focus for the first M Originals will be blockchain mass adoption, which means that we are going to be promoting anything which promotes indirectly blockchain. So that obviously includes all of the big names within the crypto space. And yes, we have some big plans again, but some of the plans have to be revealed when the time is right. And there are some huge projects that we are working on, because at the end of the day, we want to create mass adoption for blockchain. And as I keep saying, that mass adoption is only going to come when we create genuine entertainment, genuine film, genuine content around blockchain. It's not going to happen with YouTube videos and influencers tweeting, influencers who've just become influencers 6 months ago, tweeting about a certain thing, or sitting on a channel and just analyzing red and green charts. That's not going to bring blockchain mass adoption, because at the end of the day, blockchain mass adoption, you need to reach to a wider audience, and that wider audience is not interested in charts. That wider audience is actually interested in the essence of blockchain. And in order to explain the essence of blockchain, we will be working on many projects that feature some of the biggest names, the real achievers within the crypto space, not these YouTubers, but the people who've actually achieved something within the crypto space. We're going to feature on them, and we're going to focus on them in all of our original productions.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I'm glad to hear that. That sounds like you guys are really on your way. You know exactly what's going on, and you're way ahead of half of what most tokens do in the beginning. So I'm really excited to be a part of this project. Thank you guys for coming up and really making it happen.
Awesome. Thanks for having me, man. It's great to have you, and everyone who spoke. Thank you so much for your kind words. And let's see if there's anybody else that we can take. Tigwo. Let's do Tigwo.
Hello.
Hey, Tigwo. How's it going?
Hello. You guys hear him? Maybe he's on mute.
Yeah, no, we can hear you. We can hear you.
Tigwo.
Siegel, you're on the stage. Take it away. Okay, we'll grab somebody else. Can you guys hear him?
He must have been having difficulties on his end. It doesn't look like anyone else has any other questions. If you guys do, please raise your hands and we'll bring you up. But if not, and if none of you guys have anything else to add, then we'll move to the voice chat to pick the for the live draw for the giveaway.
The voice chat because we want to do it live, right? Like in the video.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So let's just double check one more time. See if nobody else's hands are raised. No, doesn't look like it. All right.
Someone is there. Oh, another. Okay, we'll take 2 or 3 more, and then we'll move to the voice chat.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yep.
How's it going, man?
It's going good. It's this is very interesting project, and obviously I'm very excited about the announcement you just made about the movie El Salvador versus the World Bank. That's going to be huge, and yeah, it's good. But I was just wondering. I think yesterday, you after the launch, you announced that there is going to be some huge burns during the upcoming days.
Oh, we did. We already did. We burned 5% of the total supply today.
Oh, that's all right. That's great. I must have missed that on the Telegram.
It's in the announcement. You know how much that is, by the way? That's 500 trillion tokens.
Yeah, that's massive. I thought that you are gonna do like 100.
No. That would be a joke. That would be insult to you guys.
All right.
So I think just to add to that, we always over deliver, and that's why we don't make any commitments that we're not going to be fulfilling. And that's why, even the question that I raised to the community, you guys need to decide what we need to be investing on. We need to be investing on the real
Oh, founder, you're cutting out.
Yeah, you're cutting out. Try again.
Still cutting out.
Mute your mic and then unmute it, and then you should be fine. Try again. Well, we can't hear you. Unless you guys can.
No, I think he's trying to connect again or something. But
okay.
Anyway, that was seriously that was my only question about the burn because I missed the announcement. But yeah, I said I'm very excited about this project. I'm heavily invested in this, and I think it will just become more and more great as time passes on.
Yeah.
Can you guys hear me now?
We can hear you now. Yeah, now we can hear you.
Yeah, I was just adding. So we always over deliver, and that's why I want to give this opportunity to the people to decide that do we really want to invest in the right thing here, and are we prepared for that? And that's the entire, my entire AMA today was about the fact that do we really want to make that real investment, or do we just want to do that temporary pump which is going to come in the first 2 3 days 4 days, and then someone is going to suffer because of you guys, because your objective is short term. We need to change our objective. We need to go long term, because this idea has the potential to change lives, not just our lives but also the lives of all of those content creators. But thank you so much. And yes, we did like a 500 trillion burn today, which in itself is historic. I don't think I've heard of any other token which has burned 5% of the initial supply and 7% of the remaining circulating supply on just day one. That, by the way, was 7% of our remaining circulating supply. But yeah, thank you.
Founder.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, you're saying something, Tariq?
Yeah, I've got some DMs between this AMA, people asking, does this mean there's going to be zero marketing? And I need to tell them that this announcement of this production is marketing in itself. It doesn't get bigger than this. So people need to understand this clearly from us. that they don't need us to flood the market with all those videos and all those marketing. This in itself is more powerful than that, all of that marketing put together. So just a message out there for everyone who's been asking me this separately.
This is like the biggest form of marketing, guys. This is like marketing that you invest in and you reap returns for the next months. You reap the returns for multiple months. Why do you want to invest in a video which is only going to be watched like for 15 minutes by 50,000 people, and then some people are going to flock into this group and just buy the token for a little while? That's not what you want. You want to create a revolutionary product. You want to create a revolutionary token here. And for that, we need to establish a use case which brings in the real investor, which brings in those investors that study the real project, that study the white paper of the project, the use case of the project. That's when they invest, and they invest long run. They invest big bucks. Those are the people we need. We don't need the people who are just going to watch a YouTube video and just jump into a project for some time. That's the entire mindset change that we need. And at the end of the day, these projects that we are working on, they're also the best marketing, as Tarek said, because these projects are going to feature individuals. These projects are going to feature stories that are going to be talked about for years and years and years. This is going to generate so much word of mouth that you guys have no idea. This is the best marketing that you can get ever. And I'm not saying that this is the only marketing we're doing, because imagine a project which has already spent so much on marketing even before we launched. So you can expect a lot more marketing to be done, but you need to understand that the real valuable investment right here, right now, is the investment that we're going to make in the content. So yes, that's what I wanted to conclude with. Let's get another question if we need. Just to while we're getting someone else, I want to ask you something, because someone messaged you, Tarek. So I really want to ask someone.
Yeah.
You're still here, right, boy? I'll ask you. Do you think, because someone asked about the marketing budget, how much marketing budget do we have? Do you guys think that when Bitcoin has launched, Bitcoin has done so well, does Bitcoin have a marketing budget? Has Bitcoin ever had a marketing budget? Let's leave Bitcoin. Let's talk about Ethereum. Does Ethereum have a marketing budget? When has Ethereum had a huge marketing budget? When have you seen Ethereum advertising? Tell me, please. Can you answer that? A friend here, I think he went on mute. So yes, they never invested in marketing. Why? Because they created something that was revolutionary. They created something that was done for the first time, and then everyone followed. Every other coin, every other crypto that came in this space, they tried to follow what the pioneers had did, because it is all about first movers advantage. When it comes to big things, crazy things, the craziest things that the world has ever seen, it's always about the first movers advantage. It's always about that organization that takes the first step, and we are taking that step, and that is the real investment, my friends. So yes, I hope that.
Can I add to that? I was just going to say, like, so we are doing traditional forms of marketing as well. It's not to say that we're not doing that as well, but the best form of marketing, what he's trying to emphasize in, is creating your own content and letting and marketing it your own self. You know what I mean? And because that stays that, and then eventually we'll build an archive of our own things that will last forever. Those things last forever. It's like you can test drive a vehicle, or sorry, you can either rent a vehicle like a Ferrari or a Lamborghini, or you can actually purchase one yourself and have it for a lifetime. You know what I'm trying to say? We're trying to build a lifetime assets here that are owned by. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're trying to build like lifetime assets that are owned by us, and that benefit the community for the long term, instead of just like a little video that comes out and then it's gone, obliterated, and just forgotten about. Things here are gonna last.
Can I point something out on marketing real quick?
Go ahead.
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, so I think a lot of people in this space get marketing confused with community involvement. So, for example, what's the most successful BSC project you can think of? SafeMoon, right? So why was SafeMoon so successful? It really wasn't a lot of what they did in the marketing sphere. that played a small role, but what it actually was the community involvement with the project and telling people that they knew about the project, getting what they call the Safe Moon Army on Twitter, getting them trending. That's what makes projects trend, blow up, and go viral. So the idea that you can throw money at marketing against the wall and that something's going to stick and that you're actually going to go viral and it's going to get big, that's not the way you need to treat projects that are getting off the ground in this space. Either you're an active part of the community and you're active with your investment and you want it to grow, or you don't. That's basically the reality. So if you really want to see kind of SafeMoon level activity, everyone has to be involved, and that's just the reality.
Yeah, I actually, it's funny you said that. I actually came up here because I figured this was the best platform to actually talk about that. It just came to my mind that we need to be shilling M content, and this is not to people here on the stage, but to the people that are down in the audience, is that the shilling of this idea and the shilling of what is to come, the shilling of what they just provided to us right now, just from that M Originals movie or documentary that's going to come out, that in itself is a selling point. And right now, everybody in this chat, there's about how many people in here right now? Last time I checked, it was like 99 people. But all of us are supposed to go and put the word out there. There's 99 people. I go into, I mean, we launched yesterday. I know we were shilling and I was trying to shill also because I was helping out. But at the same exact time, the visibility comes from what Adam said, that it comes from, you know, commenting, retweeting, you know, putting the word out there. Like if every single person, there's 100 people here, if every single person reaches out to 10 people and those 10 people reach out to 10 people and those people reach out to 10, that's how things get viral. It's not very hard. It looks hard because we're like, oh, you know what? A lot of us actually are lazy also in the essence, because we're like, oh, you know what? That person's got it. You know, maybe my thing won't make a difference. Every single person in here, their efforts actually make a big difference to the overall scale of this, the trending aspect of it, and that's how things trend.
Yeah, that's a beautiful thing, man, that you said. Uh, that's a beautiful thing. See, guys, it's all the power of the community. We just need the power of the community. We already have the power of the idea.
Right, right.
When these two things combine, that is when revolutions happen. Revolutions always happen with two fundamentals: the power of an idea, which we already have, and the power of the community. We need you guys to believe in this as much as I do. We need you guys to believe in. I'll give you an example of one of the team members. I know he is here. He's one of the friends. Once I first started investing into crypto like 2 months ago, he's one of the people that I met in that space, virtually. Um, he's a good friend. He's here right now. Some people know him by the name of Shadow. Some people know him by the name of Sonic. So he was a volunteer on another project also before this, where that's where I actually first saw him and I realized that he's a very good speaker. So when I was doing this project, I actually wanted him to be one of the key volunteers here, one of the key moderators, because of the fact that he speaks so well. So one thing he said to me today, and I know his level of belief at that time when I started talking to him about this project a month ago. At that time, his belief was not at the level where it is today. And you know what this guy told me today?
Uh-oh.
He called me up. He called me up and he said that I am founder. I have resigned from my job because I believe in this project so much. This is the only thing I want to do for the rest of my life. That is change.
Wow,
That is
I didn't know
change.
you're gonna put me on the spot of that, but yeah, that is true. Since
So that is the real change. And this is not a guy who has not worked as a volunteer on any other project before this. He's worked on multiple projects, but this is the first thing that really, really touched his heart to the level where he realized that this is something that he wants to do forever. And that's the kind of community that we need to build here. If we can do this, then I am telling you, the word goes out there from us 100 to 10, as one of our friends just said. And from those 1,000 to another 10,000, and from those 10,000 to 100,000. As long as you guys believe in the idea, now all we need to create is a powerful community. And a powerful community is not going to happen on the shoulders of 30 to 40 people. It is going to happen on the shoulders of 6,000 people. It's going to happen on the shoulders of everyone who is here right now in our Telegram group, on our Discord, listening to us. All of us need to take that responsibility, because that $2.2 million that is sitting there in our content creators fund right now, our real success is when we are in a position to actually start disbursing those funds to the real deserving content creators. Right now, we are at a market cap that if we start disbursing funds out of that wallet, it is gonna disrupt this system. It is gonna disrupt this revolution. But eventually, we need to get all of those people into this system in order to take this to a level, in order to have so many community members, in order to have so many token holders, that every time we decide that we need to fund project A, B, C, content creator A, B, C, we take a call, we take the call together, and that transaction of funding that individual happens in front of our eyes. Then we make this revolution work. That's where we need to be. And for that we need all of you to be in this. When we started this project, we decided that we need to have like a Schiller's group. So some of the volunteers and the team members here said that let's create a Schiller's group. You know what I call those Schillers? I call them the revolutionaries. You can go and check now. Now I'm telling you that it's not just those people who are the revolutionaries. It's this entire community which is a revolutionary. And we are in a position that we can really make it work from here. We can make this thing go wherever we want, because it is all in our hands now. Anyone who did not believe in the fundamentals of the project has already left. It is us now, the holders that, yeah, the active holders at this point in time. It is up to us where we want to take this project, and we have this fabulous opportunity. So let's make it happen, guys. I'm telling you, this is the opportunity of a lifetime for each of us. If we lose this opportunity, each of us is going to regret this for the rest of our lives. And I cannot do it alone. One individual cannot inspire a revolution. A revolution is always inspired by a community. And I really believe that each of you will be aligned with this vision and will play your role in making it happen. uh, so yes, I think that's enough of a speech from my side. unless unless there are some unless there are some closing comments, let's take the closing comments and then we move on. Sure, please.
I just want to say that I just want people that are in the audience to actually join that group, and let's go. And we already are creating a cohesive like army that can go in at certain times of the day, and we can have even a voting done to actually find what is the best time for everybody for majority. If we can get an army of 100 people just like this, and we can show on posts on Reddit, on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, on whatever platform that we have accessibility to, and get the word of M content and what M content is, okay? And is gonna blow this thing up. People will see the value. I always give the example of Dubai. Actually, the funny thing, this project base is out in Dubai. When Dubai was first created, it was just land. If you go into Google and look up images of Dubai back in 1980s, 90s, you'll see there was nothing there. And their concept was build it and they will come. Well, guess what, guys? You're at that stage right now. This is Dubai in the making right now. Okay. And this is right now, a building is being put up right now. Okay. And M content is that whole entire vicinity is M content. And this is the early stages. And we're all here to build. And when we build it, they will come. But we also have to put the word out there so people know that, oh, M content exists. M content exists. And that's what you're doing. So your efforts are going to be very, very appreciated. And we are the revolutionaries, as the founder said. Thank you.
Absolutely. That's beautiful. Beautiful words, guys. Thank you so much. I love the energy and positivity here, and it's not just empty energy or empty positivity, or it's because like he said, it's logical. It's a logical, rational reason to be excited. Like there's fruit that we're going to bear from this tree that we're growing, guys. I don't want to take up too much time because like when I go, I go. I want to. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I can go on forever, guys, and I really want to, but like at the same time, people have been waiting here for a while. They want to know who the winners are for the motorcycle. So maybe we should move on to that. But before I move on, can I just say for 1 minute, and
Sure.
then we'll
Go
move
ahead.
on. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't even know where to start. All I want to say is this, guys. You guys have been manipulated, in my opinion. I think a lot of people in traditional societies, I don't know where you're from, but at least if you're from like a developed country, probably manipulated in the sense that you have a fixed mindset. I don't know if you guys know the difference between a fixed and a growth mindset, but a lot of people in the world have a fixed mindset because that's kind of how the society has, shaped people. Because society shapes you, whether it's intentional or unintentional. I'm not talking about that, whether it's whether it's like intentional. But the fact is, a lot of people are built and bred to work for others and to be an employee. Now, here at MContent, here in crypto in general, it basically flips the script on that paradigm. It's a paradigm shift because crypto is decentralized and it's free. It's the true sense of democracy. And those are the principles we're embodying in MContent. Is the principles of democracy and decentralization. This is why it's so powerful. What I'm trying to say is, be involved in this community. Grow with this community into a different person than the society taught you to be, because you don't have to be fixed. You don't have limitations unless you believe you have limitations. I mean, obviously, rationally, there's limitations because we're humans, but the limitations that you impose on yourself and that you think that you have, some of them are not even true. You were taught, or you were bred to believe that. So try to push yourself, elevate yourself, reach, try to extend yourself out, and you'll feel those growing pains and you'll grow. This is a community where you can grow and you don't have to have that fixed mindset. You don't have to have the employee mindset. Aspire for more. Don't be someone's employee. Be your own boss. And that's why I'm saying apply yourselves in this community. Find a position, find a role, whether you're a shiller, whether you're whatever, work for your money, because guess what? This is actually a job. If you think about it, MContent is a job. People at Theta, people in the top 100 tokens, that's their job almost. A lot of those people, they live and breathe that project, and they actually they work as much as they can, whether it's just in the shilling position, whether it's helping the team, whether it's just delegating, whether it's whatever position. There's a hierarchy, but they're part of it. They treat it as if it's their job and their career, and that's what you guys need to understand. Is like, this is the kind of project we're doing here, where if you want to leave your career, this could be that replacement for you. You can be your own boss here, and you can truly have your own. You can truly be your own boss without having to have no strings attached or no chain around your neck. And I don't want to talk about this too much, but like, this is your chance to grow and to kind of shake off all that stuff that you were brainwashed with, where you have to stay in this little box and you can't reach for the moon, because this whole project is about reaching for the moon. That's the whole underlying vision of this project, is to help people who can never reach for their moons to dig deep into the dirt and find those diamonds in the rough that don't even know they're diamonds, because they're among other rocks and other stones, and they think they're just a simple stone. But when we dig them out, we show them that they're diamonds and that their value was worth it, and we can show the world their value too. So that's the kind of, imagine we found the next Hans Zimmer. I don't know if you guys know who Hans Zimmer is, but imagine MContent finds the next Hans Zimmer, the next Walt Disney, the next Spielberg, the next Christopher Nolan, and they become, we find those people, because I swear to goodness, man, those people do exist in all parts of the world, but they'll never ever be on the stage, on the center stage, because they don't have anybody to reach out for them and bring them on stage and to bring them out of the dirt And that's us. That's what we're doing. We're bringing all of those hidden talents out there, like Hans Zimmer, Christopher Nolan, the Walt Disneys of the world. They exist, and we're going to show the world they exist, and they're going to be part of MContent. So that's the power that you guys have to understand. Like, it's just, I can go on forever, but if you guys don't see the value, then there's nothing else I can say. Just apply. All I got to say is the last thing: apply yourselves. Try to be part of the community. Treat it as a job and a career, because that's what it could be for you. You can truly be free with investing in this and being part of this. So that's all I got to say.
Yeah. And lastly, I want to just add one thing. By the way, Sonic, that was really nice, but I just want to add one thing at the end. And I'm going to leave it with you guys to just think about it, sleep over it. This is the last thing that I'm going to say today. So, what usually happens when you invest in a project with the objective of making a short term gain, right? You see a project, you see, oh, there's a very nice green chart, you get into it, right? And you see there's a lot of money being spent into marketing every day, stuff like that, but there is no actual use case within that project. There is no actual utility, there is no long term vision, there is no real world monetization. Now what happens is that eventually you realize after some days, and this is reality, I'm giving you all a reality check. What happens is that after a few days you realize that now your investment is actually below your initial investment level, because the price did not grow the way you were actually expecting, or the price has actually grown a lot more than you were expecting. In either case, what you do, that you bring in your friends, you bring in your family members, you tell people that I have invested into this project, please invest, just like me, because I believe in this project. Although you don't believe in the project, you only believe in some short term gain which you're trying to do. Then those investors come in, which are your friends, your family, or whoever, people they buy in. The cycle repeats. The cycle keeps on repeating. Eventually, there is one place where the cycle stops. There is one person at the end who always suffers a loss. Why do those people suffer a loss? It's not the fault of the people who create those projects. It's not the developers fault. It's not the team's fault that is running those projects. It's not those volunteers fault. It is the fault of our greed, the greed where we don't really understand that what we are buying at the end of the day, it is going to end up being a bubble, because there is no real world utility. That's the mindset that we need to change. Are we such people? Are all of you such people who want to, you want to create something which results in a loss for someone else? Are you the people who want to make profits out of someone else's grief? No, I don't think you guys are such people, but you don't realize this. So this project is the most legit thing that you can actually recommend to anyone. You can bring people, you can be confident, you can speak your heart out, you can tell the world, because you know that this is not gonna at the end of the day give any loss to those investors who are gonna come in, because in the long run it may be a slower journey, it may not be as fast as the ones that you used to, but this journey is at the end of the day gonna give real returns and ownership to a real asset. You, for the people that you bring in, and for the people that they bring in, and that entire journey, that entire cycle is going to be secured with MContent. And that cycle is not secured with any other project where you're bringing people into, which is the usual scheme of things here, because most of the projects do not have a unique use case. So yeah, I just want to end with that. And if you guys are convinced, I really really believe that if you guys are convinced, then all of us tonight are gonna really really give those shout outs to the world for MContent, and we're gonna make it happen, because this is the opportunity of our lifetimes. So yes, so Sean, I think you're here. By the way, thank you, you've always been very active on the chats as well, and on the voice as well. Sean, you want to say something? Go ahead, please.
Always, definitely. Tonight it's the first time I'm going to mention a very strange coincidence, because I'm happening to notice Shadow is talking about waking up. Yourself, founder, you're always talking about vision, right? So up until now, everyone knows that I run a couple of groups, right? Where I'm just a little infomercial guy, right? My group's name is actually Vision, as it has been since I started it. So it's just a coincidence. And then Shadow, I have to disagree with you on something. Just this one thing. MContent is not a job. a job, especially if you're looking at guys like Robert Kiyosaki, they will tell you job and so many successful people just over broke. This isn't an adventure. It's something where it's something undiscovered for so many people. And I love the fact that you mentioned so many people's names, famous names. I'm not going to mention any of them because the people here in this group could be among those names 12 months from now. People could be talking about us and Founder when he announces his name, and Shadow and Tariq, Teacher, and that pretty llama. You know,
And
our
you.
names could be on.
And you.
And
Oh, me.
everyone. So the thing is here, you know what's the most beautiful part, Sean? So you just took teacher's name, right? And I can feel the energy in teacher right now. And this is the first time that I am interacting with teacher. He's not part of the volunteers groups or the teams or anywhere, right? He can validate that. This is the first time that actually I'm having this conversation directly with him. But I feel today I felt that he is really a core team member for this project. And each of you are anyone who's actually aligned with this vision, anyone who can feel the energy, anyone who can feel these positive vibes which have the power to change the world. You guys are part of the core team of this project. You're not just investors anymore. You're part of this community. You're part of the team that is going to make it happen. So as long as you believe in that, just change those profile pictures. I already see like almost 25 people have already done that. Just change those profile pictures and tell me that you are part of the team now. You're not just an investor into the project, but you're actually part of the team. So
And Crypto Sean, yeah, awesome. And Crypto Sean, yeah, maybe I should correct what I was saying. So I'm not. You're right. It's not. MContent shouldn't be a job, but what I mean is like you don't have to be stuck to your 9 to 5 if you actually put your all into this, because this can be in replacement of your job. This can be like what you said, an adventure, a journey. This can be, you know what I mean, more than that. So don't have that fixed mindset is what I was trying to say. You know, reach for more. Yeah, reach for more, and don't. Yeah.
Definitely. There's another coincidence I just want to mention. Opposite my house here in Stellenbosch, they built a flat. Ironically, this flat happens to be the same size or same shape as our MContent cube. I'm not kidding. I'm going to send you guys a photo as soon as day breaks. That's just really weird. Imagine if I did put that up as as an office.
Yeah, to show us a picture of that, that would be awesome.
Will do. Sorry, it's nighttime now though, but I will do. First thing in the morning.
Well, it's nighttime for a lot of people, so and people have been here for like almost 2 hours. So I appreciate the patience of everyone. There was about 120 now. There's like 80. So everybody, let's go to the other chat and. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
there is one person who wants to talk. Let's bring him in. Last, right? Because I don't want to say no to anyone today, and we can then just go do the draw.
Okay, so this will be the last question.
Hi Hamza, how are you?
Hamza, you have to unmute your.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can. Hi Hamza,
Okay.
how are you?
Actually, I'm good, thank you. Actually, I would like to thank you for your project. I think this is amazing project. You will have the future, guys. I want to say something. Actually, I am architect. I have disability when I was 3 years old. Actually, I've graduated from the university 2 years ago. Actually, and I want to share my story to other people because I am the first architect in Jordan with disability. There is no jobs for us. There is no uh, accessible places for us. So when I saw your project, so I realized that yes, I can make a contact and share it with you, so we can make something change to the disabled people in Jordan. Yeah, that's it's real. Thank you for your project. Now I can dream with you. Go ahead.
Thank you firstly for the kind words, Hamza. And I'm really happy to know that you're from Jordan. Some of my colleagues that I worked with for many years are actually from Jordan. So yes, I love everyone who's from Jordan. I
Thank
think
you.
it's a beautiful country. I think it's a beautiful, beautiful country. So yes, I just want to say to that I think that's like a fabulous opportunity that you've given us in terms of storytelling, because what we are basically, what I am, if I define myself in career, I'm actually a storyteller. So I would love to take up that story. Just share the details with one of the mods or
Yeah,
directly
sure.
with me as well,
Yeah.
and I will connect you directly with the content team. As I said, we are aiming towards creating a global content team which will comprise of 22 individuals, but we already have a content team of 6 people working full time, evaluating each of the proposals that we are receiving, evaluating each of the idea that we are working on, then finalizing those production partners, finalizing the integrate details of every project to make sure that we only deliver the best content out there. So I will connect you to those
Amazing.
individuals. I will connect you to those powerful individuals. Just DM me directly or to any of the mods. And thank you for being here. Did you join the group today?
Thank you. Thank you. Actually, I enjoyed yesterday, and I just found you via Telegram. So I really interested with you guys.
Okay, amazing, Hamza. Glad to have you here and spread the word. We also have like an Arabic community. There's a Telegram channel for the Arabic community,
Yeah,
and it's
yeah.
been
I joined
growing.
yesterday.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah.
growing like really fast. I'm really happy to see that. We only created it yesterday, and we already have almost 400. I think 400 people in there. So just invite all your friends, people who actually believe in storytelling,
Sure.
people who believe in the power of content. Bring them in here, and we are going to strive this revolution forward.
Thank you, guys. You give me the opportunity. I will prove everything through you, guys.
Thank you, Hamza. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank
Bye.
you.
Thank,
All right,
thank you. Bye
that was
bye.
an amazing AMA. Everyone that came on was just like, honestly, everything seems too perfect, too good to be true. And I don't, it's not that I don't believe in perfection, but now I believe in something that's pretty close to perfection. That was amazing, guys. You guys really showed that you have the same vision as us, and we're glad to have everybody around. The draw. So
Yeah, the draw is going to be done on the voice channel, which Red is now going to share the link with everyone. And we just need to move to the voice channel because here our friend is not going to be able to broadcast his screen because you guys want to see how it's done live. So he's going to broadcast his stream, and then one of us is going to restream his stream because only 50 people at one time will be able to get into his screen. So you can see someone else from the team will be restreaming, and then 50 people can, because we are 100 here, so 50 can go into one screen and 50 can go into the other screen. I hope I clarified that well, right? Yeah. Okay. So
yeah.
let's go there.
All right. The link will be in what's the channel called? Main chat, right?
Yep.
Okay. All right. See you there.
Um, Guys, move over to the voice chat. The AMA here ended. The AMA has ended. I know there's still 51 people in here. So please leave this stage and go over to the live stream job voice chat. That's where a pretty llama is going to be streaming the live giveaway winner. So please, guys, leave the stage and go to the voice chat. I'm going to be deleting the stage now. So last chance to join the voice chat. Leave this and join the voice chat just below here. It's called live stream jaw. Just click on it, click on the name, and it'll let you join, and you'll be able to watch the stream and pick the winner. Everyone flock in there. Go and join that. I'm going to be deleting this now. So join the live stream jaw voice chat.
And export the Excel document. So we'll start on the first of the month, even though people weren't contributing at that time. And then we'll only go to the 20th, verify we're not a robot, and we will download this. So it exports all the transactions into this Excel sheet. So I'll show you guys here. So it's who it's from and who it's to. So obviously who it's to is all of this round C stuff. And then these are who it's from. So blockchain doesn't lie. This is all 100% transparent. I did not input these. You guys just watched me grab all of them. So real quick, I'll remind all the prior winners, the 2 prior winners, you guys will not be eligible since I just pulled this. If your number does come up again, I have to verify real fast, but you will not be eligible for this drawing. So for our number generator here, we're going to start on row 2 since the row 1 doesn't matter. So we'll start at the number 2 over here for our min value. And then on our max value, you're just going to go down and go ahead.
Hold on, go ahead, sorry.
And our max value is at 133. So we had 133 people contribute. So 133. Hold on one sec.
So just for people who are getting in here, can you just tell them? So we're doing the first Harley, right?
No, this is not the Harley. This is the round C. The Harley is after 1 week. That'll be later on.
Oh, okay.
Yep, that was.
So the winner. So the prize for this right now is.
The prize for this right now is either 5K in BUSD or 8,000 in MContent tokens. And we'll be selecting 2 winners. So to get on with the drawing, I won't keep you guys any longer. But we have. Yep, go ahead.
I just wanted to clarify one thing here, that in all of our announcements, we've always said that, being a diamond hand holder is the biggest thing for being rewarded here. So we announced when we did the Harley announcements as well that we're going to do the draw after 7 days, and anyone who has sold a single token will be disqualified. And the same applies here as well. So these are private C round buyers, and if the winner has already sold, then he gets disqualified, and someone else gets the opportunity right here, right now. And that's the rule of our community.
Yep. Okay. So here we go. So we got 2 from 133. And the first lucky winner is number 43. Oh.
All right, guys, let's see who won. This is a huge deal. Somebody's about to win $5,000 of BUSD or MContent tokens. That is like gold. MContent tokens, if you guys don't know about, well, everybody here knows about it. If you guys know what MContent is, you know that it's worth its weight in gold. So we're literally giving somebody gold right now in the form of MContent. So let's see who the winner is. Let's see who this amazing lucky winner is.
Yep, I'll post this in the mod chat, and then we'll verify that they haven't sold anything. But that's our first draw there. Our next one, here we go.
Congratulations to the winner.
Number
welcome to the revolution.
Okay, number 52 is our next winner. Neither of those were winners from the last drawing, so no need to do anything there. I will post these into our mod group. We'll verify that no transactions from content have happened out of them. If they have, we'll go ahead and do another drawing using this exact same method and announce the actual winners from there. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I'll turn it over to the founder if you have any closing remarks.
Yeah.
I just want to say congratulations to the winners, guys. You guys are deserving of this because you held on, you bought at the DX sale, and you're here with us. So congratulations.
Yeah.
You deserve it.
Yeah, I also want to congratulate the two winners, and I really, really hope and I believe that you're gonna opt for the MContent tokens, and you're not gonna run away with this opportunity of your lifetime by choosing for $5,000 in cash. Financially, it's actually better for us if you take the $5,000. Um, but I really wanna get this inspiration from the community. I want the winners to actually come to us and tell us that we want the tokens and we want to stay in this for the long run. So let's see who the winners are. Eventually, we'll find out and just reach out to us through the mods so that by tomorrow, latest, your disbursements can be done. And that is where we conclude. Thank you guys for tuning in today. I hope it was a good session. I think it was a very it was a very open discussion that we had today. But I think it was very thought provoking and it was the need of the hour. And again, congratulations on all the great news that we have today. The three big news, which is the Coin Gecko news, the historic token burn that we've done, and we have sourced out our first M original. So three big news one day. This was just day one. Stay tuned for a lot more in the coming days. Take care. Bye bye.
For attending. We hope you guys. We hope we're all able to answer all of your questions through the AMA. In the meantime, Anam, are we just verifying the addresses or?
Yeah, I'm gonna verify them right now,
Okay.
and I'll let the mods know if I need to pull another one.
Okay.
I just want to say, guys, we promised something, and here's the proof. We've delivered it to you guys, and this is the M content way, and we'll always be like this. And when we say something, we're going to do it. And this is the kind of community. You guys deserve the winners. You guys deserve it. Congratulations. Round of applause. I just want to do another round of applause. I have an entire audience here right now with me at my house. They're going to clap for you. Ready? That's for you guys.
We just checked. Neither of those two wallets have sold.
Awesome.
Wow, man. Wow.
See, karma is real. Karma. I believe in karma. So you guys deserve it.
Wow. So both of them had not sold, right? Amazing, man. Amazing.
What are the chances? What are the chances?
Wow, man. Wow. So these guys, both of these people, guys, this is such a proud moment for our community. Both of these gentlemen, whoever they are, or ladies, they had an opportunity yesterday to make 8x, 5x, I don't know how much x on their investment, and they did not sell. And these two were the lucky winners. So as I keep saying, even the people who are being rewarded here are the ones who are loyal to this project. That's how phenomenal our revolution is. It's like some greater powers are aligned with our revolution, and they're gonna make it work. Trust me, they're gonna make it work. So congratulations to both of you, and I'm so happy to hear that we did not have to do another draw because we found that you guys had sold your tokens. So amazing, and we will keep rewarding our diamond handholders in every sense of the way. um Thank you, guys. Bye bye.
Okay then. The wallet addresses have been verified. Everything's good to go.
All right, is that it for today?
Is that it?
All right, awesome. Thank you guys for attending. Welcome to the revolution, and I promise you guys will not be anything short of impressed with everything that we do because we go big all the time, and you guys will witness greatness and become part of something great. And we appreciate you guys. Tune in to our Telegram voice chats. We'll be there, and we will be there to answer your questions. And yeah.
Yep. And real quick before we leave, guys, yeah, please transition over to our Telegram voice chat.
And we currently have 6 different posts up on 6 different crypto subreddits, where the link to those are all on the Telegram main chat. So everyone just transition to the Telegram main chat so you can join the voice chat and partake in a lot of shilling and a lot of involvement within the community. Thank you guys so much for joining, and we're looking forward to interacting with you all and answering your questions in Telegram. Take care.
All right, take care, guys.